guys, Liam here and welcome back to another video on the Saints U. Today's video is going to be my preview of Southampton's home game against Cardiff City on Saturday the 8th of February. This game is a massive game for both sides. Southampton are 2 points above the relegation zone and Cardiff are 18th below Southampton. Cardiff win, they could potentially go out of the relegation zone depending on other results of the day. Southampton are unbeaten in 2019, which is absolutely brilliant, but still we're only 2 points above the relegation zone, and this game is a must-win. We've had 3 really good games now where Crystal Palace we drew 1-1, which we were absolutely awful and lucky to get a result. Burnley, which we drew 1-1 in the 94th minute, but it happens. Unfortunately, Jack Seams handballed it, but it was the right decision, even though he was getting tugged, but you can't have your hands in the air like that. But we move on. Cardiff had a really convincing win on Saturday, 2-0 over Bournemouth, considering what situation they are, unfortunately, with Emiliano Sala. And they'll have confidence coming into this. Neil Warnock is a very experienced manager, and he will set up his side to look for the counter-attack and defend for most of the game, even though their defence hasn't shown great qualities this season, but especially away, like they won 1-0 in the last minute against Leicester City away, and they will try and do that here. But I think that Saints will have the edge in this game. We just have the flowing confidence going through, especially with players like James Ward-Prowse, Nathan Redmond, Romeu, Jan Bednarek, and it just shows how much of a good side we can be with the right manager, and that's what we've got on Ralph Hasenhüttl. It showed with Mark Hughes that we had the players, it's just that we didn't have the defensively, and we couldn't score enough goals. We dropped 20 points from winning positions, which is not good enough in any league that you play in. It's absolutely ridiculous. It just shows that they never really worked on, when we get the lead, how to be solid defensively, and we just couldn't do that because defensively we just look all over the place. But Hasenhüttl's got a different technique. He's united the players, and he's setting different things around the club which he wants to have. Which, like the other day, we found out that players will not be paying fines. They'll be doing other work, with working in the shop, Saint store at St Mary's, and doing a lot of charity work and stuff like that, which is a really good thing because that is the Southampton way, and we should never change. And especially with academy as well, he's given chances with the academy, but I feel that the academy players are going to be in a lot of pressure considering what position we are in the moment. But if Hasenhüttl has full trust in that, then I'm totally fine with that because I have trust in him, and I think every Saints fan does. Like on Saturday, if that was Mark Hughes still manager, everybody would be slating him, but because everyone has faith in Hasenhüttl and everyone loves him, that the club just feels different now, and that's something that we haven't had since Koeman's gone, when it's really looking positive around here. And everyone feels like they're going to stay up. We're going to stay up, and that's what I think is going to happen. That we didn't spend anything in the transfer window, but I feel like we knew that was coming because Hasenhüttl looks like, and the club had massive plans in the summer. Well, that's if we stay up, but I think we will. I think everyone else does. And so we can rebuild and really get Hasenhüttl's style to play and get the players that he wants, so we can have a massive season next season and hopefully try and push on for Europa if that's the case. Looking for the game on Saturday against Cardiff, that this game is a must win because we have got a period of games which is quite hard. With after Cardiff we have Arsenal away, we have Fulham home, which is a must win as well, and I think we'll win that. And we have lots of Manchester United away and Tottenham at home in the next over the next period, which is going to be tough for us. And this is where we need to show our quality and pick up the 3 points. But I have full faith, and I think everyone else does, that we're going to have a great season next season, and this season just the start of Southampton. I feel like I want Cardiff to stay up. I think Cardiff are a great club, and I just feel really bad at the moment because obviously they've had so much, they haven't had any luck this year, especially with Emiliano Sala, unfortunately, and the plane disaster that everyone has just come together in football, and shows what football's about. and it's just a shame. I feel like Cardiff are a United team, and I think hopefully they'll be fine, but I just don't think they have the players to keep themselves up. And I think Emiliano Sala could have been a real good player because he haven't got a goal scorer. Even though Bobby Reed scored 2 goals the other day, they just haven't got a proven goal striker, and that's what Sala could have been. And I just feel like Cardiff have a great home form, and it showed against us when we last played them in Hasenhutl's first game that Cardiff, when their fans get behind them, they're unstoppable. Like, they've won the majority of their games at home. They've only had the one away win this season at Leicester. It was a 93rd minute winner from Camarasa or something like that. But I just feel like we'll be too good for them on Saturday, and hopefully we can pick up the 3 points and get 5 points up above the relegation zone. It could have been 7 if we would have got the result the other day, but in the end of the day, Burnley deserved the draw, but it's just heartbreaking to happen that way. But hopefully we get 3 points Saturday. I'm going to go for a 2-0 win. I don't think Cardiff have the firepower to, especially away from home as well, because their fans will have an effect, but not much of an effect. And I just feel like Saints will be too good for them at the end of the day. And we have, player for player, our squad's pretty much better than theirs. And we have a system at the moment I just think would be too good for Cardiff. So I'm going to go over 2-0, and hopefully Nathan Redmond get another goal, and hopefully Danny Ings if he's fit, but if not, James Ward-Prowse. And I just think they're unstoppable at the moment. Hopefully we'll get Valerie back, a right wing back, and have James Ward-Prowse back in his preferred position, centre mid, get that 3-5-2 rocking with Ings and Redmond up front, get more solid in defence, and hopefully the season will be great. So thank you guys for watching the video. Hopefully we'll win on Saturday. See you later.